DJ Khaled, as we mentioned previously,
A mutual friend.
he made it through. Yeah, mutual friend. Man, God bless him. He made it through 3 wings. I guess this really isn't that demystifying after hearing your backstory.
Right.
He didn't know what he was getting himself into.
Had no idea, and it all took him by surprise. It was really, he was blindsided.
Did you not lose like a little respect for the guy? Like, what is number 3? Like Tapatio?
But then too, it is like historic. You know,
is he the lowest score of all time?
By far, and then it would almost be impossible to go lower.
Yeah.
And it's impossible to
historic.
prepare, but there is part of me that's always waited and maybe in a sick, twisted way wanted somebody to tap out earlier.
How? It's like if you willingly come on the show and tap out at 1.
But like it's pathetic and it would be unpopular and the people
would live
hate
forever.
It. But then on like just an anarchy level, it's kind of legendary.
But it's kind of like really perfect that it's DJ Khaled taking that spot forever.
And too, like in the same way that we were talking about audiences, like there's so many people who watch Hot Ones or have watched since or the lore behind the DJ Khaled episode who don't really know DJ Khaled, the performer, right? So like they know him as the guy who tapped out.
That's
on the
so
third
funny.
Yeah, that's great. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Have you spoken to him since that? Does he embrace the legacy he has on your show?
Well, it's hard to tell. I think that if you hooked him up to a functional MRI or like a lie detector and showed him a picture of me, he'd be like, yeah, cool guy. But like that thing would just be going like, like that. And one time I did see him in the office. You know, he was just like walking around.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, fuck. Like, I'm going to give him a bottle of Last Dab. You know, like, I'll just run up on him.
And he's like, what are you making fun of me?
Yeah, right. He had like a team of like 12 people and like the whole thing, like they're walking out in the phalanx formation.
Shredder, why are you chewing on our table? Sorry, hold on. Our dog is eating the table. Uh-oh. Sorry, go ahead.
And then when he turned the corner, I like timed it up perfectly so I just see him and he couldn't avoid it. And I was like, "Hey, bro, here, this is for you." And then he like looked and then he like got it and then I was gone. And he
no
was,
words exchanged.
Yeah. I just want to do a little. It was just.
I think we share. I think he hates us.
Yeah, I think he.
I mean, for rightful.
Yeah. It's a totally defensible position.
We kind of got it. We kind of got him a little bit when we met him in Miami.
And I got him a little bit.
You definitely got him.
I think, like there's certain.
That was one of your first big guests, right? I mean, Khaled.
Yeah, no, he was like.
And he was real popular at the time, too.
But no, I think that we caught him, like, his first ever Snapchat. And that's like really what took him, he's always a big, not to disrespect DJ Khaled, because I think that there's like a lot of people that think he just yells on the microphone. He's actually not. He's actually a legendary DJ.
I agree.
And does deserve more credit than, most people that from a surface level.
Sure.
He is, he has this place.
Did come from the mud.
He did come from the mud. He has this spot and he does, he does deserve.
Dan, can you grab Shredder?
Credit. It is like, but at the same time,
Sorry, our dog is destroying the show.
He usually just flips here, but...
Shredder, you're destroying our show, Shredder. You're destroying our show. Get out of here. You're destroying our show.
Now he thinks it's a game.
Take it. You're destroying it. Got tape in his mouth. All right. I love you, Shredder, but get the hell out of here.
But when he sort of exploded in sort of an Apple commercial, soccer moms everywhere and knowing him way was with the Snapchat sort of, these are the keys to life.
Yeah.
This is the pathway to more wins.
He rode those
was
memes
insane.
harder than he should have, honestly.
But I don't know though. Who's laughing now?
But it blew up.
We really caught him at that moment where he was exploding on the internet. Like the first ever Snapchat, he actually did it on the set. Or I don't know if it was the first one, but like when he downloaded and learned what Snapchat was on the set of Hot Ones.
Wow.
No.
Yeah. So it was like that whole thing happening with Snapchat. Like that's what kind of like took his thing and made it explode.
Wow.
And I remember like, he was always saying like they, them, like they don't want you to win.
That was in his music video, like the Bahamas one.
Yeah. So he's been saying that forever. And I asked him that question.
Who are
the
they?
Show. I'm like,
who are they?
And he's like, losers, bums, fuckboys, pieces of shit. And then I see him on Ellen like 8 months later. And Ellen is like, who are they? Right? And then he's like, it's that person at work that's always dogging you. Like he had a totally like ironed out,
He had an
daytime
Ellen
TV
answer.
friendly answer to that question.
How he's changed.
Ellen's like patting herself on the back, like she's the first person to ask, like,
Yeah.
who are they to DJ Khaled? Like, it's this moment. But I remember thinking that was funny, seeing that arc on Khaled, like going from the DJ Khaled from before there's like a BC, you know, like there's like a line, and then to see that
Before
arc
Hot Ones, after
and that
Hot Ones.
total mainstream crossover, and then like the Ellen show and the way that he answers the who are they question.
Well, the best DJ Khaled moment for me
Yeah.
was always have to be. You have a favorite DJ Khaled moment? Mine is when he got lost on the jet skis.
Yeah, that was
Lost
amazing.
at sea on the
was
jet
lost
skis.
at sea. It got dark.
It got dark.
It got dark
He
out.
was lost at sea on jet skis and snapping it.
And he was like on Snapchat saying to call
me.
call. I don't remember the name.
He was sending out a SOS.
Yeah.
He's like, whatever, Catherine, if you're
Yeah.
listening, just give me a call.
He was he was panicked and he was scared. But then
My
I don't know. It is
God.
hard with him to know where the
Joke
line
is,
ends, like where
right.
the line
That
is.
seemed
but
real,
he does
but
do a
it was
good
great,
job.
yeah.
But it was
straddling
amazing watching that happen live
that was
on
powerful.
Snapchat.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
guy's
I feel like
lost.
I just